Have you ever felt like you are this huge potential? You have so much to give, so much to offer, but your potential has been cut short. It's been blocked. Have you looked at Mother Earth, seen how inspiring, full of life force, and all abundant it is? Close your eyes for a minute. Breathe in and call her in. Call Mother Earth in. There's nothing to do, just with intention. Call her in and feel her presence. Feel her power, her force, her beauty, her majesty. Breathing that in. Good, you can open your eyes. That is what you are. That is what all us mothers are, creative power. But in the same way that we have constructed on Mother Earth, we have been constructed on, coded by our system with a set of limiting beliefs that are keeping us small and contained to a structure which is not our truth. It's time to let go of this. I was born a sensitive child. I spent a lot of time in nature. Mother Earth was my refuge. With her, I didn't feel judged or that I had to be anything. With her, I felt whole. In society, it was different. I quickly saw that the things that made you valuable were things such as possessions, money, titles. Essentially, we're programmed to believe that everything that makes us worthy is outside of ourselves. All our attention is outward. With this belief in mind, I put an armor around myself, covering up my deep sensitivity, my intuition, my purpose. And I started performing as a very capable overachiever. By the age of 20, I was starting a career in the United Nations. I did everything hard, from partying hard to working hard, senselessly rushing, with no awareness, like there was somewhere I had to get to. I was eager to make change when I got to the UN, but instead, I encountered a dark mass of old ways. There were deeply ingrained beliefs and patterns from colonialism and the patriarchy. A framework of superiority where somebody or something outside of yourself tells you how you should be and how your way is of no value. Essentially, we, as the humanitarian aid workers, in doing this, we're taking people's power away. I didn't understand how we could make change in such a way. And soon enough, I realized that trying to conform and fit in to this way of doing was actually killing me. I developed 8 ulcers in my stomach. It was like my soul was screaming in pain and my body was letting me know. Unaware of it, I had constructed this box of should-dos, ways of acting, ways of doing, expectations, all to be worthy. And in doing so, I had given my own power away. The journey to find who I was started. It was not an easy journey. I had to dive straight in to my darkness, my shadow, those parts of myself that I rejected and I did not want to see. What I found was this little girl, so full of shame, fear, so much fear, anger, and pain. I remembered the times in childhood and schooling when I was told to act in a certain way, when I felt another, when I was told to shut up and conform, when I felt like expressing myself and showing myself, or when I was told there was one right way, when there's infinite potentials. I saw how this followed a pattern throughout my life. The many times that I said yes when I really meant no, or the times that I did one thing, but I really felt another. or when I really wanted it to speak, but I was so fearful that I could not do it, or that I took many paths that were not mine. In order to shift all these unconscious beliefs and patterns, I work with my body, which carries all our memories, my energy, and my consciousness. The process of transformation was like I was in this suit that no longer fit me, and I had to peel off layers that were suppressing me, not allowing me to be my full expression. As I peeled off these layers, I started becoming responsible for my power. And I started remembering the magic and the beauty that I hid in that armor when I was a child. And at some point, my heart cracked open, my energy flowed, and my consciousness expanded. I had so much space to be free, so much space to be myself, so many perceptions and perspectives. I saw myself and my body, and I honored it like I hadn't ever before. I saw myself reflected on every being on this earth and honored them like I hadn't ever before. I saw myself as Mother Earth, my veins as her rivers, the soles of my feet as her earth, my waters as part of her waters, and how she cares and sustains me, how she holds me, and she holds all of us unconditionally. This is when I realized how intrinsically interconnected we are, and how we are a reflection of each other. And that the more I can love myself, accept myself, and respect myself more, the more I can do that for others. In 2017, I became a mother. When I was pregnant with my daughter, it was like this whole other part of me bloomed. I stepped at a deeper level into this presence and truth. I didn't feel like I owed anyone anything. There was no norms or conditions. Instead, I knew things from deep within me. There was this sort of life force that was guiding me to the right places at the right time, to meet the right people. It was magical synchronicities. I was so present also in my body, in my space, that none of the thoughts and ideas and concepts outside of how pregnancy should be, or what you should do, what to expect, came into my space. Instead, I was tapped into my truth, and I was not giving that away. I realized how important it is to be present in our bodies, in our space, not split in 1,000 directions, and to access the innate knowledge that our body carries. As Inka, my daughter, gets older, I choose to be present and more present in my body, connected to my truth, not allowing for external ideas and agendas to pull me in different directions so that I don't know where I'm going. I choose to tap into my inner knowledge. To connect our body and our breath, we can do this. So first of all, remember to breathe, because we forget so often and then we go into so you breathe and then move your body, expand it. It actually wants to move. And when you connect the body and the breath, allow it to start moving you to where you want to go. What is it telling you? Your body's constantly communicating information, and it holds so much innate knowledge. It is our temple or our house on earth. So love it, take care of it. It is so important. I work with many mothers who are ready to let go of these old-time beliefs and, that are suppressing them, not allowing them to be themselves, or shutting them down, making them so tired. I say it over and over again, as soon as they let go of this, and they allow for the real life force to take over, it is like their life can actually start. They get so much energy back, and they have become so aware. They tap into this inner truth, and they become responsible for who they really are. They start making the changes in their life that align with their truth. And they remember how important they are in seeding and planting the seeds for the next generations to come. There's a new generation of children coming onto this earth. It's not only children, it's young adults also that are here. These children are incredible. They're completely present in their body, and they're very aware of who they are. They bring in a new paradigm, a new time, a new way of doing things, a much more playful, dynamic, inspired, and magical way. They're tapped in and work from a place of purpose, passion, and possibility, potential, no longer in the limited mind, but instead in their heart center. It is our responsibility as mothers to match up to their state of being, to tune into their frequency, so that we can not only understand them from our minds, but we can understand them from our whole being. And we can support them and create the new with them. In order to match up to them, we need to let go of all these old structures. And we have to expand our awareness of who we are. We are Mother Earth. We're so much bigger. We are this life force that guides us to life. There's a little exercise that you can do just to come back into your present, a part of the breath and the body, connecting your breath and your body that brings you to presence. You can also, whenever you see yourself pulled in so many directions, or that things are coming up for you, send, just with intention, you send everything back to where it came from, out of your space. When you're overwhelmed, send all the energy out of your space, and you call back your power to yourself. It seems very simple, but the more you do it, the clearer and more centered you will come. And the more you will be able to tap into their frequency. A new time is here for us to be the leaders of a more harmonious world. A time for us to be our joy-filled expression, to really tap into who we are. There's a lot that is sick and not okay with our world. But focusing on those things that you can't change does not help. It's actually taking your power away. Choose to focus on those things that you can change. That will empower you. And of course, real change starts within. Be the change you want to see in the world. Dive inward and find your magic, your beauty, your power. Remember, you are a reflection of Mother Earth. Tap into her qualities, her power, her magic, her grace. The more of us who hold these qualities within us, the more we will see that lighting up in the world. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Today I honor all mothers, Mother Earth, and divine feminine within us, which is an energy that we all hold regardless of gender. Let's add beauty to this world. Thank you.